So the whole point behind my I Look So Stupid videos is to make fun of COVID. And especially with regard to the face coverings. The face coverings that are a feel-good measure that do nothing to protect us. They're ridiculous. We look stupid. I look stupid. And this is an infringement on our liberties, forcing people to have to wear these things under penalty of law, forcing businesses to tell their patrons they can't come in over penalty of law, encouraging citizens to fight with each other over whether or not to wear the mask. That's crazy. Well, our governor's already done it right there on TV. Encouraged Michigan residents to fight with each other over wearing it. That's nuts. Do you see how crazy this has gotten? You see how ridiculous this has gotten? Do you see how the politicians have used things like the face coverings to divide us in order to control us? Now, before you say, oh, he's just some crazy whack job conspiracy theorist or anarchist, I am neither. Conspiracy theories are so easy to unravel, they're ridiculous. They make great fiction and they give you something to discuss, debate, think about, but that's it. Anarchy, I'm not about anarchy. But I am definitely not about the government overstepping its authority, and lately it has. So some of my videos are maybe a little bit of my twisted humor, and that's how I'm dealing with it. You can watch or not. I don't care. I do like to have comments on my videos. Sometimes it's constructive. It gives me ideas for new videos. It lets me know what you think as far as, the quality or I don't think I get enough questions in my videos sometimes, and people will make remarks without asking or without going, why don't I check out this channel and see what other kinds of videos. I've had people make a comment off of watching one video and not taking the time to listen to what I was saying or to go through my channel and see what my videos are about. And that's just ignorant, and I can't help that. Sometimes with those people, I'll just tell them to F off. I'll tell them to F off because I don't care about subscribers and analytics. I have no sponsors to appease. I'm not monetized. I do this for a different reason than some of the other people on YouTube. So I don't care if my audience is offended. Whereas other people need every single subscriber they get. They need every like, comment. They need all the analytics they can get. So I don't have to worry about that. So if you make a comment out of ignorance and I tell you to go F yourself, hey, I'm okay with it. If you're not, once again, I don't care. I typically don't delete comments unless it's spam, and I typically don't block people. However, if things go on long enough, or it's just, certain kinds of things, I will. Now, somebody might say, you're censoring people. And how can you be all about censoring people if you're about freedom and liberty? Hey, it's my channel, okay? My house, my rules. That's been the big thing about YouTube, that, the big difference between me and other people that I know on YouTube is that YouTube is supposed to be an open platform, yet they censor us, don't they? They don't like conservative ideas. They don't like religious things. They don't like the Second Amendment. They don't like people questioning them. The thing is, YouTube is free. We're not paying for this. If we were paying for this, I would say we would have more control over whether or not they could demonetize us or shut us down or give us a channel strike or whatever. But for right now, it's free. Okay? So my argument is it's their house, their rules. Despite the fact that they really need to decide whether or not they're an open platform or a business, because they bounce back and forth, they cross that line constantly, and it's unethical, but nobody's holding them to it. So their house, their rules. My channel, my house, my rules. When I'm a panelist on a live show, I tell the host, it's your house, your rules. If I don't like the way the show's going, I'll leave the show. If I'm not really too, happy with the way the shows have been going, maybe I don't accept invites to future shows. It's my choice, but it's their house, their rules. So when you make a comment on my video, you're coming into my house. And if you come into my house and you start pushing an agenda, or I really don't want to hear what you have to say that day, I'm going to ask you to leave. And if you don't leave, I'm going to throw you out the door. It's as simple as that. Out in public, it's a different thing. And I'm not saying that I'm not willing to listen to the other side. I'm not saying that I have to be surrounded by yes men. There are plenty of people on YouTube narcissists that just, they want to be surrounded by yes men. If you disagree with them on one thing, you're just done with them. Those people are pathetic. And some of those people have done me a favor by telling me to go F off, because it's their loss, not mine. And that's one less person I got to deal with. And I'm not that sort of person. But there's a certain point where certain things I'm just not going to tolerate. Or if this goes on long enough, I'm not going to tolerate it. And I don't have to. If you don't like it, you can take that pseudo-open platform of YouTube and you can make your own videos. You can even make a video countering every one of my videos. Because if you notice, my videos are a lot more opinion. They're kind of editorial, that sort of thing. All right? You can make videos about your opinion and get it out there. But there's lots of trolls out there that are afraid to do that. They're keyboard warriors and they're cowards. And a lot of us on YouTube don't really like that. I have fun with them. I toy with them. But at a certain point, even that gets to be just too much. And at a certain point, I may block them. Our rules in our home. And in the case of this video, I was making fun of how just a year or two ago, transgender bathrooms were the big thing. Now COVID is the big thing. And I was making fun of both because both issues are pathetic. They're divisive and they're pathetic, okay? They really are. Nobody cares, okay? No, just really. And somebody got offended and they decided to attack somebody who had commented on the video. Somebody that I've been, in contact with on social media for years. Never met him in person, but I know this person well enough. And that person had the same opinion as I did about the subject. And this other person didn't. And this other person decided to go in there and, and they wouldn't let it go. And they insisted they weren't a troll, but they were behaving as a troll. One of the first warning signs that somebody's a troll, go to their channel. This channel has no videos. That's one of your first warning signs. I'm not saying that you have to have videos in order to not be a troll, but it's one of the first warning signs. Some people who are trolls just have links to other videos. They have playlists with other people's videos. Or they have videos of them recording them playing video games. It's like, really? I mean, YouTube open platform if that's what you want to do, but that's one of the first warning signs that the person is a troll. Another thing is this person kept copy and pasting our comments and then putting them as a response, and then twisting our words, explaining how negative our words were, how immature. I'm not gonna lie. I did some name calling. That's what I do. That's who I really am. If you can't handle it, don't watch my videos. Don't make comments. Okay? Sometimes, yeah, you get under my skin. You irritate me. I'm gonna call you a name. Oh, that's so immature. That's so. You know what? I don't really care. I don't care. It's a free country. You can call me names too. Well, I wouldn't do that. Then that's on you, dude. It's just like being offended. That's on you. But at a certain point, I decided I'm done with this person. They decided to go to one of my other videos and just start tearing that apart. And that's, once again, I can handle criticism. I've had larger channels that I've criticized some of their videos, and they've accused me of being a troll without taking the time to even look at my channel and see, I do what you do, dude. I know what it's like to be on the other side of the glass. Don't even. I'm not saying you don't have a right to an opinion if you don't make videos or jump on live shows. But if you don't know what it's like to be on the other side, you sound like an idiot when you make your comments. I can at least back my comments up. I can call people out on their BS. And I did a video saying, call me out on my BS. And these weren't comments where they were calling me out on my BS or calling this other person out on their BS. These were comments where they were disputing a scientific fact and insisting they weren't a liberal and they weren't a troll. But all of their actions said, I'm a troll and I'm a liberal. And at a certain point, I had no place for it. So I blocked them. They may find a way to come back, and that's fine. Whatever. I'm okay with an open dialogue. And this person kept saying that I was suppressing an open dialogue. Here's the thing. An open dialogue is a back and forth. If you're going to take my words or the comments of somebody else commenting on my video and twist them, that's not an open dialogue. That's you changing the narrative to meet your agenda. And there's no place for that on my channel. You've got your own channel, make your own videos. It's as simple as that. Thanks for listening.